Hi and hello. We're going to go over the knit stitch today, and specifically we're going to be knitting through the front of the loop. Now, if you see here, I've got a couple of rows of the knit and purl stitch in stockinette for you to see. I knitted this up so that you can see the definite little spaces that we make every time we knit a stitch, and you can see here, and it's a nice little neat row of these. Now, just so you know, I'm using Crystal Palace size 13 straight needle made of bamboo, which are absolutely wonderful to work with, and they just glide along your knitting. And then the yarn that I'm featuring is Lion Brand's Thick and Quick. It is a favorite of mine because I love bulky yarns, and it does come in a large variety of colors, all gorgeous. But we'll go ahead and get started. Now, the first thing I want you to know is, if you're doing stockinette, remember, it does curl, so that's our edge right there. It's turned off to the side. It's normal, and there are a number of stitches and borders that you can do to eliminate this if you're knitting something flat. Now, the other thing you want to do is, you notice that my yarn is in the back of the work. Whenever you're knitting, your yarn is always in the back. Whenever you are purling, your yarn is always in the front. And I'll go over this again when we do our purling videos. Now, there are two types of knitting. You can knit through the front of the loop, like we're going to do today, or you can knit through the back of the loop. Now, that I'll save for another video. There are differences. They are used in certain times, but when in doubt, go through the front, unless your pattern specifically states for you to go through the back. Now, you see that the loop has a front here and a back, and we're going to go through the front of the loop, front to back, with your right needle. Okay, and now we go over. Remember, you also want to yarn over properly when you're making your stitch, and that is from the front to the back, and then over and through. We'll do this again, front to back, and over like this. And now I'll speed it up a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. And again, slow it down, front, over, slide off your needle, front to back, over, slide off your needle. As you can see, I can knit in this fashion with a greater degree of speed than I am showing you, and as you learn to knit, you too will be able to move more seamlessly, and there you have it, a nice pretty row of knit stitches. I hope you join us next week when we do our knitting through the back loop. Happy knitting!